Well, good morning, friends. Good morning, Pemi. So we've got a good challenging one today. It's about 10 miles to the summit of Mount Garfield. Should be some amazing views up there if the clouds will cooperate. If not, we'll get what we get. But come on, let's go check it out. So the plan today is about 10 miles up the Garfield Trail. We're gonna hit the Garfield Ridge Trail, make a right, and then it's just a little ways to the summit from there. I've done it in the spring in snow conditions, so I know the last 100 yards or so can be pretty challenging. But it's a much nicer day than expected. I've seen a little bit of blue sky, but a fair amount of clouds. We'll see what the views look like. Hopefully Pemi won't throw a fit when and if we don't get views. But it's a fairly long hike, about 10 miles. A couple of small water crossings, but nothing huge. I've got my snowshoes, just in case. And of course, I've got my microspikes. We will see which of those I need. So far, I don't really need either. I don't want to put my brand new microspikes on when I'm still mostly on dirt. But I know eventually I'm going to get to a point where I'm walking on packed snow, and I'll put the spikes on there for sure. And if there's loose snow, well, that's when the snowshoes come out. But I have a feeling they're just going for a ride today. Looking forward to this. This will be number 39 for fall. So I have 9 more that I need. And I'm gonna try and push real hard next week for Thanksgiving. See if I can knock out hopefully 5, but we'll see. But for now, this particular trail, it starts out somewhat mild, but not hugely mild, and then it starts going up hard. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I didn't get out hiking last week because I had some other obligations and I was missing it. So hopefully this will be a good one. Howdy. Oh, yeah. right, Pemi. Well, we made it to the summit, but unfortunately, we got no views today. I know. We might get some later. They've been opening and closing, but right now they're closed. As one person said, it's like we're on the inside of a golf ball. But it was certainly a beautiful hike, wasn't it? All right. Well, let's check out what views we got, shall we? Inside of a ping pong ball. But at least I didn't end up here alone. Still climbing down the mountain. You can almost see, well, maybe not from here you can't, but some views over there, but we're like right below the clouds. The summit was in and out of the clouds. We got brief view, but for the most part, as somebody told me on the way up, it's like being inside a ping pong ball. You just can't see much of anything. But it's a great hike. You know, I know technically we're still in fall, but definitely feels like a winter hike. Temperatures in the 20s with wind chills near zero. But man, is it pretty. And hiking in the winter is just easier on your body. I mean, I realize that some of it is you got to carry more weight because you have to have gear and be prepared for contingencies that you don't have to worry about as much in the summer. But it's pretty. So I want to thank you all for coming along. I really hope you enjoyed this late fall hike as much as I did. And remember, chase your dreams, challenge your limits, and choose joy. Azimuth out.